Hello, my name is Jasmine Angel Torres, and I am from San Antonio, Texas, currently going to Texas Women's University as a mathematics major with a minor in education. I'm aspiring to become a high school mathematics teacher, and here I am going to talk about who has inspired me to become an educator and also supported me to reach who I am today. To just give a little background of who I am, I came from a very low-income home as a Latina. I am the oldest in my family, so I have 5 younger siblings, and both of my parents had me when they were teenagers. From this, I grew up understanding that money was not something we always had, and I was very grateful for the things that were given to us through government funding and my mom working more than one job and things like that. And I actually went to 5 different elementary schools due to the idea of both not being able to afford rent at some places, so we had to move to another location, and also the abuse going on at home from my father. When I was in 4th grade, I had been to my 4th elementary school, and I met a woman named Barbara Pierce, Miss Pierce in my eyes, and starting 4th grade off with her, she was something else. She had so much energy. She loved the color pink. She kept telling us about her poodles, and I love dogs, so I just wanted to know all about it. And she was very challenging when it came to us. She never let us drop the ball. She always pushed us to work our hardest in everything we did. And for the first time, I think many of my teachers always noticed me because I had a lot of behavior problems due to what was going on at home, but they could have never known that. Whereas Miss Pierce, it was different. She didn't notice me because of that, but because of how intelligent I was. It was a norm to me to finish my work faster than other students and get things done. And she always had extra things. So she taught me how to write cursive, because since I would finish everything quickly, she would give me cursive to work on. And she constantly instilled in me how intelligent I was. She would tell me, you're so smart. You're beyond your peers. You know these things. You get really high grades. You're really intelligent. You're really special, and you can do amazing things. I don't think anybody's ever told me that. I knew my parents would always tell me, education was the way to get out of the life we were living currently. But I never had heard from a teacher or a stranger that they also see that I can live a life that's bigger than what I could ever imagine. She would tell my mom every day, too, how amazing I was. And she even told my mom about this all-women's academy that I should apply to, because I would get so many opportunities there, and it would be really great for me to experience that. And since I'm at the top of the class, there's no reason I shouldn't apply. And so she helped me walk through the application. She helped me work through it. I actually got all the way to the interview process, and when they asked about payment, I was hoping I would get the scholarship, but didn't. So I wasn't able to go attend the school, but I was still very thankful that someone believed in me so much that they think that I could do those types of things and be able to reach that. And I've been wanting to be a teacher since I was 6 years old. I just think since my behavior problems, I understood kids who couldn't listen in class, and I wanted to be able to be a teacher who understood those kids. And I felt like Miss Pierce showed me exactly that. She saw that I was more than just the way I acted, but she saw how intelligent I was and how much I thought about things. And even a couple years later, as a Mexican, we have something called quinceañeras. It's a huge party for your 15th birthday. She ended up coming to my party, and I was just so happy to see her, and she was so excited to hear about the amazing things I was doing. I haven't talked to her in a couple years, but I will say that she inspired me to be who I am today. I work with students regularly, actually. I'm a mentor to college students, and I also work with elementary kids at church and my current job as a camp counselor. And I think one thing I've always kept from her is that love she's given to me. The idea that she never told me I love you or anything like that, but you could just feel how much she cared and supported me as just a student. And so every student I come across, every child I come across, I try to support them and encourage them and remind them there is so much more to you than you think. And she didn't know how much I needed that as a young child, but she helped me realize that there's a world beyond what I was just seeing at home, and I was going to be able to do great things with my life. And right now I'm almost done with my degree. I'm in my last year, and I owe it partially to her, because without her sweet words, I would have never felt like I had the faith to believe in myself that I could get this far. And I really do thank for her for the way she taught me and the way I will use her teaching styles to go and help other children, and also show my students how much I believe in them and all the amazing things they will do.